I don't know why. I thought you would say it's time to play the game.
No, no, it's not time to play the game. It's time to break the beach. Beach break.
It's
No reaction. What are you? What are you? The AEW crowd? What's going on here? With no reaction here. What does that?
I guess I'm the AEW crowd.
Like that's actually kind of pissing me off. Like just something that I want to talk about. Like
Okay.
a couple of the matches, like the crowd was just like fucking dead. They was like, man, fuck this. We ain't saying shit. And it's
I
like,
actually noticed that.
yeah, and it's like shit was happening, but they're like, nah, fuck it. We're not gonna say nothing. Fuck this. Fuck you. It's like, come on, like when the big stuff happened, they would get into it, but like other stuff that was like kind of cool, like during matches, they would be like, all right. The women's match, like that pissed me off because like they shut up, like they cheered when Toni came out, and then like during the women's match, they just was like silent. It was like, okay, I'm just gonna walk around and do nothing.
And
I was
that
like,
match was good in my opinion.
oh no, it was really good. That's the
Yeah.
problem. It's like the match was good, and they just like didn't say shit. They were like, whatever. Who gives a shit?
Like I don't care. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that shit was weird.
Yeah. And like, isn't that section of the IWC and like that fan base, aren't they like high up or like, oh, we love wrestling and all that? Doesn't seem like it.
It's like, but this has been happening over the last couple of weeks. It's been the crowd. It's been like good wrestling matches, and the crowd has just been like dead for like some spots, and it's like, what's going on? Like, I heard the dumbass excuse that, oh, they're in the north where it's like a WWE crowd, and that's why. And it's like, no, they're not. They're like in Chicago right now. What are you talking about? Like, I'm not understanding. Like, but that's always a trope that somebody uses is like when they like, yo, they're in the WWE territory and like, they only pop for certain things. And it's like, no, it's just the fans are just not, they're just not giving it their all. Like, it's not like the old AEW where like the fans will be into everything. It's just like sometimes they just like shut the fuck up. And it's like, that's so dumb.
Like, remember when we used to complain about everything being this is awesome?
Hmm.
Couple things there were awesome and nothing.
Yes, it is just like just silent. It's like, what the fuck is going on? Like that pissed me off. It was like they're out there killing themselves, and everybody's like, whatever. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Like the funny part is like the shows get no reaction, but if you go to the pay per view is like everybody's fucking cheering. Like they won't stop cheering until the end of the show.
Yeah.
Like the television show, it's like, whatever. Who cares? Hey, guys coming out! Yay! All right, we're going to get some cheese. It's like the fuck are you doing?
Who's this guy? And it'd be somebody that they've been there for months.
Yeah, it's so weird, dude. This is so weird. Like it just pisses me off. But it started out with Hangman and Osprey versus Takeshita and Josh Alexander.
I like this match.
Oh, I did too. And like they did play up a little bit of will they, won't they? Like, do they trust each other? Do they not? And then like they got on the same page. They hit a finisher that was the buckshot and the hidden blade at the same time.
Like at that moment, I'm thinking maybe they should cancel your match and you should be a tag team.
I was kind of thinking that too, but then like right after that, they just went immediately to hating each other again. It was like, yeah, I gotta fight you. I gotta fight you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm like, all right. And you know what's funny about this match?
What?
They never wrestled before.
Oh shit.
I mean, they have wrestled before, but like they never wrestled in AEW before.
Yeah, that's always the caveat. I
Yeah.
get you.
So like it's a new match to a lot of the AEW fans. So like it like I get it.
Yeah.
So then we had top fight security in the back. And Darius is talking, and then Dante gets pissed, and he just like he wants to hurt the Hurt Locker business and take the tag titles, and then all of a sudden Out of fucking nowhere, here comes Dustin and Sammy Guevara. And it's like, okay.
Like, why?
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, why? Why are you here? Like, I don't know. We're just here. And they was like, kid, I got your back. And I'm like, oh, okay. All right.
They didn't have their back that much, but whatever.
Yeah. So then we
Oh,
had,
wait, before
uh-huh,
you move on, did you
mm-hmm,
know, like, I think there's some dissension between, I forget her, Layla Gray
mm-hmm.
and Dante. 'Cause did you notice when he got pissed off, he kind of tackled her and she looked at him like, bitch, what?
Like they've been playing up that little bit of like a little tiny bit of dissension with her in top flight security for months. But like there has been no movement because at first I thought she was gonna wind up with the crew, and then like they just like dropped it completely, and like now she's just still with the team, and there's like no movement to it, and it's like, well, that kind of sucks.
One thing you gotta remember though, this
Uh
is
huh.
AEW, and like shit takes a while sometimes.
Listen, it's not taking glacier speed like fucking WWE and some of the shit they got going on,
Yeah,
which we'll get to later on in the fucking show. But like, holy fucking shit! Like at least AEW would do some shit where like they'll do something, tease it, and then totally forget about it for a couple of months and bring it back. WWE would like continuously tease it and just like we won't get there for 2 years. And you're like, come on. And it's not even anything important. That's the bad part.
like for instance the Waller and Austin thing.
That's what I was gonna get to when we talked about Raw. But yeah, that's exactly it. So then we had your favorite wrestler, Zach Gallen versus Ricochet.
What the fuck? That's kind of racist, you know.
It's not racist. It's ableist, but it's not racist.
Whatever.
But yeah, how did you think that your hero Zach Gallen did against Ricochet?
They actually did good. Like obviously, like he's older, so he can't wrestle like he used to. But he did pretty good against Ricochet.
I was watching this match and I'm like, okay, I know where the ending is. I'm like, okay, I know what the ending is. I'm like,
Yeah.
he's gonna beat Ricochet somehow, pull this off, and it's gonna be fun. Until Ricochet beat him.
Like, what was the purpose of that? Like, Zack should have won.
Exactly. And it's like he got disrespected. He wanted to come back and show people that he still had it, and he was gonna beat Ricochet, and Ricochet beat him in front of his kids. Zach Allen lost.
That's even more disrespectful. Like, it was in front of your kids.
Yeah. So then after the match, Ricochet is trying to attack him, and Mark Briscoe comes out to save him.
So you mean to tell me
Mm-hmm,
you sacrifice that? Let's call it what it is, because like a legend, because he
mm-hmm,
eventually is going to be in a Hall of Fame or something, right?
mm-hmm.
To have it make this feud between Ricochet and Mark Briscoe, which probably isn't even going to be that great.
I'm probably yeah. You nailed it. You fucking nailed it. That's exactly what happened. Because like I expected Zach to win just because they usually do that in AEW. It's like, yo, we give the legends more. Like, we'll let them get a big win and let them look spectacular. No, they let him lose the fucking Ricochet. It's like, that's not what I expected. That's not the AEW that I used to watch, but okay.
Yeah.
So then we had MJF in the back, and he's talking to Renee, and she's talking about the Hurt Syndicate. And then MVP and the Hurt Syndicate come up and goes, hey, tonight's the night. You get what you got coming to you in a ring.
Right before
And
that, Renee was like, "Aren't you afraid that what they're gonna do if they reject you?" Because like, who was it that got rejected? I want to say it was Leo Rush, And then they beat his ass. No, it was Ricochet, in fact.
But they made him look like a fucking dork, which he is.
Exactly. Exactly. So like she kind of put the fear of God in him, like, oh, they're gonna fuck me up.
But the thing about it is like I we'll get to it when we get to that part. Like, it's just some shit about this is like made me just go, I hate this even more than I originally disliked it. So
Oh
now I
shit.
actually hate it. So then we had Hurt Syndicate versus Top Flight Security. I'm like, okay, they're gonna have a great match. They beat the shit out of them boys.
I didn't expect anything less.
But I thought like at least they was gonna do something. They just beat the dog shit out of Top Flight Security. And at this point, I'm like, I kind of feel like they should leave.
Yeah,
Like I feel
yeah,
like they should leave.
100%.
Then after they got choked out, then Sammy and Dustin come out and they say we want more gold. So they challenge the Hurt Syndicate for the tag titles. And now this is exactly the moment that I just go, so what the fuck was the collision shit for? And I know people are like, what collision shit? Because somebody probably doesn't watch Collision. This shit where Sammy Guevara pointed at Adam Cole, said, "You want to wrestle you for the title," and we're like, "Oh, they're gonna wrestle for the title." Nope, nope.
That was pointless.
It's yeah, it was literally pointless. So while Dustin and Sammy are talking shit, then the crew comes out, and the crew's like, "Hey, we want the tag titles." I'm like, "You guys look nothing like challengers, like at all. Like you guys are not. Both teams would not make me happy if they challenged for the tag titles.
Me
Which one
neither.
of them are?"
Yeah, I'm just about to say that. But in one case, one of them's already champions, but
Mhm.
you're going to get the AEW Tag Team Champions. Like, you're gonna get fucked up.
Yeah, and so MVP said, "Okay, we're gonna find out which two deserve it. They're gonna have a match on Collision, and the winners face the Hurt Syndicate at Double or Nothing for the tag titles."
Yay? Question mark.
No question mark. Boo, boo, boo this shit. Boo. Like, it's no tag team that can go against these guys. Like, boo, boo.
And like, I'm pretty sure they still had tag teams. So
Yeah. So then MVP goes, "Okay, Max, it's time for you to get what you got coming to you. Come on out here." They play Max's music. He doesn't show up. So MVP sends Shelton back there to go look for him. And Shelton goes looking for him. And Tony Khan stands up and goes, "He's right here. Look, he's here. He's right behind me." Jeez.
even though I don't like Tony, that actually kind of made sense though, because MJF is such an asshole. Like, everybody's gonna turn on him.
That's true. But I I didn't like this. And
Yeah,
then like the thing that the kicker that made it even better for me was Jerry Lynn's face. Cause Jerry Lynn just like he just had this look like, "Tony, why the fuck did you do that?" And he just put his hand over his face like, "What the fuck, man?" Cause he's like he was so disappointed. He's like, "God damn it, dude." That's
he's
that's what made
like
it.
barely on TV. I was about to say, like, I'm like surprised he hasn't quit, but it doesn't matter if he quits or not.
Yeah. So Shelton brings out MVP. I mean MJF. MJF is looking all scared. They tease the thumbs up, thumbs down, and Shelton gives him a thumbs up. MVP gives him a thumbs up. Bobby puts his arm around him, and Shelton puts down the title. Looks like he's about to super kick him, gearing up for it, gearing up for it. And Bobby gives him a thumbs up. And MJF goes crazy. He hugs Bobby, and Bobby's like, "Get the fuck off me." It's like, all right, all right. And then MJF just starts chanting, "We hurt people." Yeah, okay.
This is gonna be awkward as shit. I see it.
That's what it says. So then we had the four-way with Tony Storm, Azumi, Mina Shirakawa, and Sky Blue. So they gave Mina Shirakawa the AEW treatment because she now has new music.
Yep.
So everybody complained about it online, and Tony Khan said, "Listen, we'll change it back." So they're gonna change it back to her old music. So that's good.
Like I noticed it was different, but I really had no opinion on it. Like, what do you think? It sucked or what?
Yeah, it fucking sucked. Like that's the first thing I noticed as soon as she came out. I was like, new music?
Yeah, you text me it.
Yeah, because like it just sucked. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? And they fixed it. They're gonna give her back her original music. And this match was really good. And I just automatically thought Tony Storm's gonna win, right? Tony's gonna win, and then we're gonna have another eliminator, and somebody's gonna challenge her for the title. But Mina Shirakawa pinned Tony, and she's now number one contender. And they're gonna have a match at Double or Nothing.
Which was announced right after the match, which is like one of your pet peeves and shit.
Yes. So then Azumi's leaving, and Mercedes attacks her. And as Mercedes is attacking her, Jamie comes out and attacks her and lays her out. Because for those who don't know, Azumi was the one who won the title from Mercedes. And now Mercedes is angry that she lost the title, and Jamie Hayter attacked her. So to me, this looks like it's going to be Mercedes versus Azumi at um Worlds End. What is that thing called? Worlds Collide. Forbidden Door. Forbidden Door. That's what it is. They're gonna have a match
Okay.
at Forbidden Door. That's what I see for the TBS. Not the TBS. The Strong title.
What do you foresee Mercedes getting it back?
I honestly don't want her to get it back. I don't want her to get it back. I want some fuckery to happen because this is what I want.
Mhm.
I want Mercedes to win this tournament, get the shot at Tony Storm, but she loses to Azumi, and then she also loses the title, the TBS title, to somebody else. And she loses everything, and then she becomes world champion. Other
Yeah,
than that, like it's just reckless. It's just fucking reckless. She wins the title back, then she beats Tony and has every title. Yeah, I'm not gonna be okay with that.
I wouldn't like that. Nah.
Like I don't care how much like a certain fan base would be like extremely happy and be like she deserves it. It's no. It's just ethically and morally wrong. Like I don't give a shit. It's ethically and morally wrong. You shouldn't have all the titles. That's not how this works.
Yeah.
So that's my 2 cents. Like I'm okay with her winning the world title just as long as she doesn't have every other title, including that.
Yeah, I'm fine with it too.
Yes. So then we had a little nice tribute to Sabu from Taz, a person who knows him, and that was great. Now, rest in peace, Sabu.
Yes.
Do you have any memories of Sabu?
Um, it'd probably be like the most common one people bring up. Now, mind you, I don't think I've ever saw the match or whatever, but
Mm-hmm.
the commercials to it were wild.
Mm-hmm.
Terry Funk versus him, and rest in peace Terry Funk too, because he's gone like years ago.
Yep.
Fucking in a, it was a Bob Warrior match, but it had like a specific name and whatever, like because it was razor blades and whatever that they said they used. And that like the clips I seen, cause I only seen clips. That shit was fucking wild. So I think Sabu had to like glue like piece of his leg together or something after that.
No, it was a bicep.
His bicep, okay,
Yeah.
but it was that
Like,
match, right?
yeah, no, that it was in that match. That was the match that ripped it apart.
Okay,
Like I remember watching that match and just was like so stunned when all that shit happened. But
yeah,
it was fucking awesome.
yes.
Like I have so many random fucking memories of like Sabu shit. Like the one that comes to mind was the Chris Benoit one.
Well,
Like
oh yeah,
Chris Benoit threw him up for like a move and he landed on his neck and he broke his neck. He finished the match, but he broke his neck. And like they had him out for like all these months and Taz started running wild and Taz was this guy. And then all of a sudden, one night, the lights just went out when Taz was in the ring and Sabu was standing there. It the whole crowd popped and it was leading to their match at Barely Legal. And that was the main event of Barely Legal. It was that shit was fucking awesome.
right.
Sabu doing the triple jump moonsault. Like there was one, I forgot what match it was, but it was in ECW. And he does a triple jump moonsault where he jumps on a chair, jumps on a rope, and jumps on somebody. And it was one time he fucked up twice. He went, jumped, and like fucked up. He was like, nah, I'm gonna do it again. He did it again and fucked up. He was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. And he just jumped over and smacked the dude through the table. It fucking made me laugh so hard because like he never fucks up. And then he fucked up. And then he was like, no, nah. He fucked up again. And then he's just like, fuck this. Like he was fucking crazy.
That was
Like
fucking awesome.
like all of my fucking favorite memories of him was only in ECW. Like everything else outside of ECW, like the WWE stuff was like, eh. He wrestled in TNA and was like, eh. ECW was it was it. It was that was his defining moment because I remember watching him from the beginning when they used to wheel him out like fucking taped up and have the little fucking Hannibal Lecter mask on,
Yes,
and then he get out of that and just go crazy in the match. It was like this dude is fucking awesome. Like ECW was like it was his thing. Like when you go to the Mount Rushmore ECW, he's one of the names. He's one
of
of the four
course.
names.
Yes.
And like,
Correct me if I'm wrong. Did he
mm-hmm,
have like a little thing in WCW? Like not nothing like too memorable, maybe like a week or something. But was he
mm-hmm,
there?
he did, he did,
Okay,
because like they tried to use him and it didn't work out. You
got
know,
you.
yeah. And the crazy part about it was like just a few weeks ago, he had his retirement match against Joey Janela,
Yeah.
and that was his last match. Well, not his last match because he wrestled the indie match after that, but that was his big quote unquote retirement match. And he wrestled one more match, and that was it. And then
You
he just
basically
was
put a Ric Flair.
um kind of because like they built it up as a retirement match because one time before Joey Janela had built up him doing a retirement match, and Sabu just like no sold it and was like no showed. He didn't show up at all because like it was supposed to be a match between him and Joey Janela, and he just disappeared, just like ghosted the shit out of Joey.
Mm.
And then like people thought that same thing was going to happen this time when they made the match. Was like, oh, they're going to have the match. And then they're like, nah, he's not going to no show, and Joey's going to have to wrestle somebody else. But it did happen this time.
Cool.
So yeah, that rest in peace, Sabu, a
I
legend.
do have one memory, but it's kind
Mm-hmm,
of sketchy, so maybe you could like remind me or whatever, right?
mm-hmm,
It either was WWE or WCW or whatever.
mm-hmm.
He jumped off something high. I want to say WWE, the Titantron or something like that.
Mm. I don't think it was the Titantron.
No?
No, I don't think it was a Titantron. It might have been a balcony.
Okay, the balcony, because that was the point where it was like Raw's War or whatever, right?
Yeah, it was the
Okay,
balcony. Yeah, it was a balcony.
got you.
Yeah, because like they like this was that was when they did the invasion. Not
Yeah.
the invasion that everybody knows, but like a little ECW invasion back in the mid early 90s.
Hmm.
And like they did like a small little ECW invasion where a couple people came over and Sabu was one of those people.
Yeah.
And that's when that happened. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, like that did happen. He did jump off a balcony.
Okay.
Yeah. He was a fucking legend.
Yep.
So back to Dynamite, we had MJF with MVP, and MVP says next week we're gonna have the contract signing to put you into the Hurt Syndicate. And MJF goes, "Well, I'm gonna bring my lawyer, Mark Sterling, so he could go over the contract." And MVP was like, "What is this shit?" He's like, "Yeah, no." He was like, "This is business, so I wanted to make sure that the business is right." And you see MVP's face, and he's like, "I don't like this shit." So immediately I'm like, they're kicking him out next week. He's not gonna survive.
Also, since when you join a faction and you have to sign a contract? Like if it's
That,
happened before, it's rare.
that's what I mean. Like everything about this shit seems sketchy. Like to me, it seems so sketchy that Cedric Alexander's shown up.
Is the time up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The time is up, so it feels like he's gonna show up, and then they're gonna put the Hurt Syndicate back together.
Cool.
So then we had something that I watched this and I immediately felt horrible about it because it was Nigel McGuinness, Tony Schiavone, and Daniel Garcia. And Daniel Garcia comes out and tries to hype up Nigel McGuinness. And I swear to God, I like Daniel Garcia as a person and I like him as a wrestler. On the mic, he has no charisma, and I literally just felt like I was just reading a story with no plot. I swear to God, I was like, what the fuck is going on? And he's trying to like pretend to have emotion, and it's like, what? Like, I feel nothing. Like, I actually don't feel nothing. Like, what are you trying to make me feel?
I'm glad it wasn't just me because I felt the same exact way.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling shit. And he was trying to get Nigel hyped up. Then Stokely came out and Stokely started talking shit to Nigel. And FTR attacked him when they said FTR wasn't there. But of course, that means they're there. So they attacked him. So it's setting up for Nigel and Daniel Garcia. And Daddy Magic showed up. So it looks like it's going to be a 6 man.
But who would be on the other side?
Stokely.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, Stokely's going to
I
be on our side.
I said that last time, but I was like halfway joking. But okay.
Yeah, that's why I did the But yeah, it's Stokely. It's definitely gonna be Stokely.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's that. Then we had the main event, which is a cage match for the world title, Moxley versus Samoa Joe. And they said this is the first cage match in AEW for the world title.
I don't know how true that is.
That's true.
It is? Okay.
Yeah, because I don't even remember a world title match that was a cage match for the title.
Okay.
Like every title match that was in the cage was either for the women's or the TNT title. I don't never remember a world title match.
Okay. Interesting.
So the match is going on. The cage door is locked. They're fighting. The MWO shows up. Then Will Hobbs and Willow show up to help. And then out of nowhere, here comes Gabe Kidd. And this immediately, one, pissed me off. And then I've never seen the internet, the wrestling community, especially this certain section of the community, I've never seen them react the way that they reacted.
Okay.
The Japanese fans reacted. They was like, "What the fuck is going on?" because I've even seen things from New Japan Japanese fans going, what the fuck is the point? I hate this AEW working relationship. You're taking a guy that has a storyline that's a tweener in this, like over here with us. You're gonna make him a heel over there. And why is he teaming up with the Young Bucks? They just had beef. What is happening? They were like, they literally were losing their shit. Like the New Japan Japanese fans and the regular New Japan fans were all losing their shit because everything about this makes no sense on a Gabe Kid standpoint. None at all. No fucking sense at all. And it's just fucking annoying how the AEW New Japan relationship is working. It makes no fucking sense.
Like for
Like,
all that, you could have used someone from the War Dogs. That made a little bit more sense.
no, it still wouldn't have because the War Dogs are also tweeners. None of that shit makes sense.
Oh, okay.
None of it makes sense. It makes no sense. And then Gabe Kid like yelling about how much fuck AEW, fuck WWE, New Japan all the way. I love New Japan. And then you just show up over here and be part of this thing, and they throw you in this thing with Moxley, and it's like none of this shit makes sense. It makes no sense coming from the storyline that he has and throwing him in this random fucking storyline.
Yeah.
It makes no fucking sense. And they were so pissed. Like, I agree with them because I'm a New Japan fan. So I agree because I know the story. I know what's going on with him. It makes no fucking sense. Like, someone did try to make sense of it and was like, hey, you know, this could lead to Eddie Kingston coming back. And I'm like, I guess it could. I guess it could.
Yeah, because he's been out a while.
I was thinking because there's so many people on the MWO side with adding Gabe Kidd. Like they do need Eddie Kingston, but they also need other people because on the MWO side, it's the Young Bucks, Claudio, um, Wheeler Yuta, Moxley, and Gabe Kidd, and Mina, and what is her name? I was gonna call her Mina, but what's her name?
Uh, 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 Shafir.
Marina Shafir. Marina Shafir. So that's seven. That's seven people on their side.
Did you mention
So
Okada? Because Okada, I think,
I
was
was
on that
about to
side.
explain what's going on with Okada. So
Okay.
Okada came and attacked Kenny Omega, and Speedball Mike Bailey ran off Okada. So it looks like Okada's going to be doing something with Speedball for the Continental Championship because this is the second time they've had a run in, and which means it looks like they're going to have a one-on-one for the title.
Cool.
So then Swerve came out to save everybody. So on the good guy side is Swerve, Omega, Hobbs, Joe, Willow, and like I said, Eddie Kingston looks like he's going to be another person. And they just need one more person, and then they can have this Anarchy in Arena thing.
Yeah.
Like I don't know who that other person is because like there's not really anybody else that belongs in the feud that I could be like, oh, that person definitely belongs to be in here. Yeah, I don't know. Like I don't know who that could be.
I could think of somebody, but I don't know. Like, you would know better than me how possible that would be to like backstage stuff and whatever.
Uh-huh.
Darby.
Okay, the Darby thing. I don't want the Darby. Like Darby thing would make sense,
Yeah.
but the only thing about the Darby thing is I don't want him back because like they had him scheduled for like one thing they wanted him to do, and now he's like not even factored into it. And bringing him back the feud with Moxley, and then Moxley having to lose the title to Osprey makes the whole Darby infuse into it feel like a what the why why build up this whole story and then just like throw it away because like the whole story was like Darby can't beat Moxley, and he's supposed to be the one, and then you just switch it and go, oh, it's gonna be Osprey instead of him. So
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, that's a better call, but like then the whole Darby story means nothing. And then when he comes back and feuds with him, it just feels like, ha, I'm just here because I want to fight. And it's like, yeah, but your main priority was to kill Moxley, and you're not even gonna do that. You're just here to just be a thorn in his side for no reason. Like, eh. Like I mean, he will work, but like I said, it just feels to me like it's a waste of a whole story.
Right.
Like if Darby does come back, he should cost Moxley the title, or he should just like not have anything to do with the MWO at all.
You probably like the second one. Like you won't have nothing to do with it at all.
Yeah, because like it felt like you built up this whole big story with Darby, and then like you bring him back, and he has nothing to do with this big story he got built up for, and it's like a total waste. And the funny part is like a lot of people probably would not even think about it and be like, "Oh yeah, no, this makes sense." But then they won't go back and think of the whole story that was made around the whole him and Moxley thing, and they just be like, "Oh, okay." And then when they figure it out, it's too late to figure it out to be like, "Damn, like this was supposed to be something else." Oh, what the fuck? Like this means nothing.
I think no one's gonna remember that shit.
Yeah, I know, but like somebody has to try to remember some of this shit. Like, put some continuity together.
Yeah.
Like shit, like this. That's all I want. But yeah, that was AEW. Now on to NXT. And we started off with Miles Bourne from LFG.
What now?
Yeah, that's the funny part. Miles comes out to cut this great promo, but because they were filming LFG right before this, they gave him a microphone with LFG on it. So he's walking around with the microphone, cutting this great and passionate promo, and it says LFG on it.
Oh, I didn't even notice it because I like the promo. Shit, that kind of ruined it.
No, he cut like a really impassioned promo about disabilities and like how he's deaf, but he's gonna hear Mike Rome say that he is the new world champion. Like this was really inspirational, and I was like, damn, like just 2 weeks ago, I gave no fucks about you. You're just like a random dude. Now it's like, damn, like you could win the title. Like you feel like you could win the title.
Yeah, like he made me like him.
Yeah, like that fucked me up. I was like, what the fuck, Miles? Like, I did not expect him to cut a promo like this.
And
So,
as a person with a disability, like I could care less about the disability stuff.
mhm.
But like for some reason, because you know me, I don't care about their backgrounds or anything like that. Just have a cool gimmick and make me care. I care.
Yeah, and like I care about everything. So it's like this
Yeah,
made me give a fuck because his to be honest, his gimmick is just like Randy Orton. It is just boring as shit, but he can wrestle. So that like
yeah,
that's the only thing. So like him having an actual personality is like, oh shit, like I care, like I really care, and
yeah.
like he has passion, like he has passion.
And he's good.
So yeah, so Ethan Page comes out and talks shit, and Ethan Page says, "Why don't you put your championship challenging on the line against me?" And Charlie Dempsey goes, "You know what? I think you should wrestle him. He was a champion before, and you need to get the reps in. So you should wrestle him." And so Miles accepts the challenge. So later on is one on one, Ethan Page versus Miles. The winner becomes number one contender. And then Obafemi had to wrestle Charlie Dempsey.
That was payback.
Yes. And it was funny because like I'm watching this and I'm like, okay, like Charlie's getting his ass beat and like Oba's beating the shit out of him, but Charlie is like wrestling him, but like Oba's beating the shit out of him because he's just strong and overpowering.
Yeah,
And I'm just trying to figure out, I'm like, okay, so what does Charlie do? Like, what does Charlie like? Charlie has to turn on Miles Bourne after he loses the title.
I was
Like
thinking
after
that.
he, yeah, he has to turn on him. So
He'll
then
probably
we
be the one that
see.
cost him the title.
I hope not. I hope Miles loses it just like normally with no interference, and then like after the match, Charlie just beats the shit out of him and just
Yeah.
like kicks him out the group, and then like they just have beef. So we had earlier in the night, Kamala Petrovic and Thea Hale. Kamala telling Thea that she's happy she's back and she's happy she's a grown woman. And then we see Tatum Paxley just throwing a fit and slamming her dollhouse. And she's just like, this is what I didn't like about this promo was the wording. She goes, everybody leaves. Everybody leaves me. She's going to leave you. Just like everyone left me alone. They left me. And it's like, no one left you. They got forcibly taken from you. They didn't leave. They just got taken. And that pissed me off because it's like they made her seem like everybody just left her and she's snapping because everybody left her. But they got fired and she's all alone, which is true. Like she's literally alone. She has nobody there. We even said that last week on a pod. Like she has no one. She's by herself.
Hmm. Like, I see what you're saying, but I give it a pass because
Mm-hmm,
I don't think they're gonna say like except certain occasions, like they say like a Sarah Logan or whatever, where she had like that little storyline or whatever, where she got fired, but they let her have a match
mm-hmm.
or whatever. I don't think they're gonna flat out say, "Oh, such and such got fired," you know. So like storyline wise, they left. So I get what they're saying, but I see what you're saying too.
Yeah, but it's like you have the NXT audience. They're not stupid. Like they're not dumb, so they know exactly what's going on.
Yeah,
And it's just like it just felt weird to me. Like she could have just said, "All of my friends are gone." She didn't have to say they left. She just said they're all gone. I'm all by myself, and you're gonna be by yourself. One day, everybody's gonna just disappear from you. Like you didn't have to say like they left. Like
yeah.
it just felt like they voluntarily just said, "Fuck it, I'm leaving."
Yours was way better actually. So
Yeah, it's like
yeah,
and it's fucking like, oh, they left me. It's like they didn't leave. They just disappeared. They're just gone. Like they're just gone. It's like don't say that they left because it just feels like they just voluntarily said, "Hey, fuck WWE, I'm out." Damn, dog. No.
at least they didn't
So,
do her like they did fucking Indy Hartwell with her best friend and husband leaving like her.
hmm so then we had Ricky Starks and Ethan Page in the back, and Ethan is still talking shit to Ricky, which I fucking hate. I'm just like, leave this alone. Like, and later on, something happens and it pisses me off because it's like, can we just like move on from this shit? So we had Tony D'Angelo versus Wesley, and they're having this match, and Tony in the middle of the match, all of a sudden Stacks just comes on the big screen, like, yo, Tony, so and so and so and so. I'm at Rizzo's house. And Tony, this is what fucking pissed me off about this shit. So he says something to Tony, Tony loses, and then all of a sudden, Stacks is just still talking. Like there's no pause. Stacks is still talking, and Tony's supposed to respond, but Stacks is still talking. So it cuts off half of his response. You don't know what the fuck is going on until like they like go close up, and you're like, okay, what the fuck did he say? Because this was a pre-tape.
Yeah, and they had bad timing in it.
It was complete bad timing. I was like, what the fuck? Because like, what really was supposed to happen was Stacks was supposed to say something. He was supposed to wait a few seconds. Tony was supposed to respond. Because Tony didn't get the mic in time and was able to talk, he didn't respond. So Stacks kept talking, and it just fucked everything up.
That was
So
on Tony.
we we had an OTM promo. They're coming back next week. They're coming back next week.
Moving on.
So we had a Stephanie Vicker promo. So she comes out and she's cutting this promo, and oh my god, this was this was funny to me and probably only me because she's trying to talk about Jordan Grace in TNA and she fumbles 3 times trying to say TNA. She fumbles trying to say it and she fumbles trying to say some English words and she literally goes, fuck it. She just starts speaking in Spanish and everybody just starts cheering. Because it was like, nah, fuck this. I'm not even going to try anymore. I'm just going to go full Spanish.
I honestly think that was done on purpose.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. It wasn't. Because, like, you can see her getting frustrated trying to say English words. And she just, like, kept stumbling. And she was like, okay, I'm going to try this again. She said it, fucked up. And you're like, I'm going to try one more time. Because, like, you can see, like, she would stop and pause. Go, okay, I can do this. And then she do it and fuck up again. And then she was like, no, fuck this. I'm just doing it in Spanish. I don't care. So then we had JC and Fallon come out and start talking shit to her, well, her being Stephanie, and how they're going to beat her. And the whole time I'm looking at this, they're both cutting each other off. Fallon and JC are both cutting each other off. And I'm like, okay, so when are the breakup coming? When's the breakup coming?
Oh,
Like WWE just do it. So then Jordan comes out, and that sets up a tag match: Jordan and Stephanie versus Fallon and JC. Because Jordan actually says, "I'm here to protect my investment," which means I'm going to protect you, Stephanie.
yeah.
So then we had in the back Charlie Dempsey and the rest of the No Quarter Catch crew getting ready for Randy Orton to wrestle. I swear to God, I looked at him. I was like, "That's Randy Orton," but it was Miles because Miles is about to wrestle next. And then talking to Miles, and Miles is making fun of Charlie for losing. It was like, hey, he was like, that's fucked up. You lost.
We sure that ain't his son. Like Randy got around that in his 20s.
Mm-hmm. So then we had the LFG, 2 women that's fighting for the title, and we had Bubba and Taker because they're their coaches. And then all of a sudden, all the women from NXT just start popping up. And dude, Lash Legend was just as tall as the Undertaker.
Yep, that shit was wild.
Yep. So Tony D'Angelo is outside. He steals a car, and then he makes the cameraman get in the car with him so they can go check on Rizzo and take down Stacks. So yeah.
And so he could have a
Then,
witness saying that he didn't steal the car.
so then we had Miles Bourne versus Ethan Page, and most of the match, like Ethan Page was beating the shit out of Miles Bourne, and like halfway through, I'm like, damn, like I don't think Miles should be going for the title if he getting his ass beat like this. But then he started coming back, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I see it. He should be going for the title."
They wanted to have some sympathy for him.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. It was like they wanted some sympathy, but then he started to get his shit back, and he won. I'm like, oh, okay. So then we had Sean Legacy in his car telling Javon Evans, "Listen, I heard the crowd last week. Everybody wants to see us wrestle." So Javon's on his phone in the back, and Ashanti starts talking shit. Was like, yeah, he's like, that no matter what, you can't beat me, and neither can he. And Javon's like, nobody's talking to you. So Ashanti put himself in this match, and then Ricky Starks was like, damn, you like, you know what? How about whoever wins between y'all gets to face me at Battleground? I was like, oh, okay, all right.
Like, so many stakes in this random ass match.
Yeah, and the bad part is like I feel like Javon's gonna win this,
Yep.
but then he's gonna lose to Ricky Singh,
Yes.
which is gonna piss me off because like Javon keeps losing, which he needs to win and do some cool shit.
Yeah, if he's the leader of Dark State or whatever, and it's revealed, then like he could win.
Yeah, but what the fuck happened to Dark State? They wasn't even on the show this week.
They had a dark state of mind. That's why, so they couldn't show up.
So we had Stacks and Toni fighting, and Stacks basically told Toni, "I'm gonna wrestle you at Battlegrounds, and we're gonna finish this." So we had Sad Tatum Paxley versus Thea Hale,
Sad.
and Thea had her in a finish, had her ready to submit, and Tatum just starts gouging her fucking eyes out. And like the ref stopped it because Tatum fucking lost it. Like I'm okay with this. Like I'm okay with this gimmick. But like I said, I didn't like the way it came about.
Yeah, the whole definitely thing.
Yeah. So Jada Parker was looking on and Jada was like, damn, that's fucked up. And Kalani was like, no, you know what's fucked up? Like, I didn't get my shot for the North American Women's Championship. Zaria, you didn't beat me by accident. And it's like, okay, what the fuck is going on? So Sol Ruka is back there. Sol's like, I'll give you a shot next week. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm confused. Like, I'm confused.
Which
Like,
was I
why is
confused
Sol
about?
so nice?
Oh, Soul's gonna turn heel.
No, Zarya's gonna beat the shit out of her. That's the heel turn because Zarya is mad that she got the title shot and is like she beat her last week. She should have a title shot.
Yeah.
So then we had a contract signing with Joe Hendry and Trick, and this was actually pretty good.
I don't like Trick's calling himself Hollywood Trick now.
I don't even like you on one CW thing and yeah, Hollywood Trick. Like, okay, pal. Okay, do better. Do better, pal.
Yeah.
But next week they're gonna have concerts. There's gonna be a rap concert and a singing concert. Okay,
Yay, I guess.
I guess. So then we get Hank and Tank talking to Briggs, and Briggs is all sad because he lost Inamori and he has nobody. He's by himself, and then Sean Spears comes up to try to talk him into being cool again. And he's like, "Listen, man, I don't like you." He's like, "All right." So then we had the new Chase U guys, and they're getting a tag team match next week, player
Yeah.
against OTM. And Mr. Chase walked in and was like, "What the fuck?" And Ava was like, "Hey, language."
Someone called him out on it. That's fucking funny.
Yes. So then we had the main event: Stephanie and Jordan versus JC and Fallon. And Jordan basically won this match by herself because, like, at the end, she just beat the shit out of everybody, and she won. And her and Stephanie was standing there looking at the title together. So yeah. And before we can register what the fuck was going on, hey, there's something going on in the back. Something's happening in the back. And Ethan Page attacked Ricky Saint. What the fuck is going on here?
That title's in jeopardy now.
Dog, they just had a match. Why are we having this match again? Like, move on. Like, move on. Like, he already said, okay, I'm going to fight whoever wins between Javon, Sean Legacy, and Ashanti the Adonis. Move on. I don't want to see you and Ethan Page again. Like now he's gonna be pissed off because Ethan Page attacked him. I don't want to see this, man.
Yeah.
Like, and what's crazy is like we have almost every match set up for Battleground. We have like 4 matches set up for Battleground already. The same night It's Double or Nothing. We have three things set up for Double or Nothing.
How wild is that?
It's like, come on, man. Like, come on, guys. Come on. Like, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Like, come on. Like, it's just so, like, it's just pissing me off. Come on. So, yeah, that was NXT. So, Raw was a thing. And it started out with CM Punk. And he did the Sabu thing where he pointed to the sky. And then he started talking about how much he hates Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker, and he's pissed off at Paul Heyman for crossing him over. He's like, we're supposed to be friends. He's like, you pushed me off a ladder before, and we got through that. This time it's even worse. You screwed me out the biggest moment of my life. That's fucked up. So
And he punched him in the
Seth and
balls.
huh?
And he punched him in the balls.
Yes. So Seth and Braun come out and they saying how much they hate CM Punk. And they go in there and beat down CM Punk, but then here comes Sammy. And Sammy comes out for the save. So then Jey Uso shows up. So Sammy, Punk, and Jey Uso run off Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins.
I don't trust Sammy.
Okay, well, we'll get to that in a second. So then we had Chad Gable versus Penta. And this match was awesome. And it ended with a fucking Mexican destroyer off the second rope.
Crazy.
I swore he broke his neck. I swore he
Same.
broke his fucking neck.
Yep.
Like I was shocked. I was like, oh my god. And then when he moved, I was like, oh my god. Like, oh my god. Because like I thought he broke his fucking neck.
Could you imagine he would have fucked this shit up?
Right? So then we had a Roxy promo with Julia. So they had a promo together. And then we had a backstage thing. This was fucking hilarious. It's the Judgment Day. And they're backstage. And Dom is talking. And Dom goes, yeah, I was talking to Liv. And she was saying, good morning, but it's night. Like something is wrong. And Carlito goes, you don't understand how time works? I was fucking cracking up because he was so serious when it was like, you don't understand how time works?
And it's crazy because Carlito's supposed to be the dumb one.
Yes. So then JD and Finn show up, and Finn's talking to Dom, and Dom was like, yeah, he's like, I hope you beat AJ tonight. He's like, I will. He was like, yeah, but you better protect yourself. And then JD at the end goes, okay, Dom, this is the world, and this is how. And he started explaining how time works on the other side of the world. I was like, oh my God, they think dumb is dumb.
That was so fucked up.
Dude, that shit was hilarious. So then we had a backstage with Sammy and Punk. And they're gonna be a tag team against Braun and Seth Rollins at Saturday's night main event. And they're talking, and they both say, I've been stabbed in the back, don't screw me. I've been stabbed in the back, don't screw me. And I was like, yeah, CM Punk is gonna stab Sammy in the back. He's gonna screw him.
Interesting. I think it's the other way around.
I like for some reason I see Punk screwing Sammy.
Okay.
So then we had the Creed brothers versus the War Machines, and the winners would get the tag title shot against the New Day. And the New Day screwed the War Machines, so the Creed brothers won, and now they're number one contenders.
Did they ever say when?
Mm, they didn't say when, but I'm kind of thinking it's either going to be on a Raw or they're going to wait the Money in the Bank. It's gonna be one of those two. Probably gonna be on Raw.
Yeah.
So then we had Braun talking to Seth, and Seth is telling Braun, "You better kill Jey Uso. You better murder him." And he's like, "All right." So they officially announced that Jey Uso will be taking on Logan Paul at the pay per view. And Jay comes out and he's talking to Gunther. And Gunther says, "Listen, dog, I don't really give a shit who wins. I don't give a shit who wins between the two of you. Because on June 9th, I'm going to face one of you for the world championship. You got it? Good." And to anybody who doesn't know, June 9th is the Monday Night Raw after Money in the Bank.
Oh.
Yeah. So we had a Ludwig Kaiser interview, and he's talking about him wanting to face somebody. I don't remember who he was talking about, but he wanted to face somebody. And Braun murdered Jey Uso. So this pissed me off because like this happened and like this was something I complained about way earlier. We had Finn versus AJ Styles. And this match was good. The crowd didn't say anything at all. They wasn't cheering. They just was like, yeah. And they was wrestling their ass off too. That's the bad part. And nobody was like, they're like, yeah, whatever, yeah. And Penta came out and beat up the Judgment Day because they were going to get in the match. And then AJ Styles gets the win, pins Finn Balor. And yeah. And
Ben been having a
then,
lot of fucking losers lately.
yeah, like, I mean, I'm okay with it. Then we see Karrion Kross in the back talking to the New Jay, giving them his T-shirt as Becky Lynch walked out to the ring and cut a promo on "You People" promo on the fans, and it's your fault. It's the fans' fault. The fans fucked up. I don't like it. The fans, blah blah blah. Okay. So then we had Rusev, and Rusev was talking about how he crushed Otis, and Tozawa says, "I want Rusev. I want him." So this happened during the commercial break because Sheamus comes in and Sheamus goes, "I think you can beat him." So Sheamus goes, "Listen, I got an idea for you, Pierce. I want Grayson Waller." And so everybody that saw this that didn't have the commercials immediately was like, "What?" That makes no sense because in the commercial, Waller and Theory were talking, and Waller said, "I could beat Sheamus." And Theory goes, "Yeah." It was like, "No, I think you can beat Sheamus because Theory lost to him last week." So he hypes him up to push the match, and that's why Sheamus accepted the match. Because a lot of people was like, "This made no sense. Where did this come from?" Because you didn't see the commercials.
Fucking crazy. Like that, like both of those together, back to back. I was like, huh?
Yeah, but like if you watch the commercials, you have a little bit of idea. Like, oh, I understand. I got it.
Yeah.
But why the fuck haven't they broken up yet? It's been 15 months. It's been like 2.5 years. They're still fucking together and they're still like sneak dissing each other. What the fuck? Break up. Like this WWE shit is fucking pissing me off.
Yeah. I feel like it's closer though.
It's always been close. It's like right there. It's just smooching. It's like mwah, never gonna break up. It's pissing me off. And
Now
that
that you're doubting it, watch it happen like sooner than you think now.
no, but we're gonna get to the main event, and after the main event, I'm gonna show you how fucked up that is because we had Io and Rhea versus Roxy and Julia, which was a banger match, and they keep
Mhm.
saying that Roxy and Julia are NXT talents, which they're not. They're on Raw every week. The fuck are you talking about? So Io gets the win. She pins no, Rhea pins Julia, and The match is over. The match is over. So Rhea looks at Io's title. They're gonna have a match eventually. Here's the problem. After this is all over, right? They have a backstage thing where Julia is pissed at Roxanne, and she was like, "Yeah, I think we need to see other people." She didn't say, "I think we need to see other people," but she basically said we should break up.
It was yeah, more or less that.
Yeah, and it's like they just got together. How the fuck are you breaking them up? And it's like fucking the other one, Grayson Waller and Theory, they're still together after 15 months. These two just fucking got together. Like they work perfectly fine together. Nah, we're gonna break them up. At least, at least, at least, at least. Why not do something else? Like have them go, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go for the tag titles or something. Like I know you want them as solos, but like don't break them up immediately. They just got there. Like have them be a tag team and just do random shit together. Like don't fucking just you break them up and you got these other two fuckers just like, yeah, fuck it. I hate this so much. I hate this.
I'm
Why?
enjoy when they break them up, but I prefer them together though, because before when they were separate, I didn't care about neither one of them like that. They're both good in the ring. I just didn't care about them.
Yeah, and the bad part is like this is what I feel is gonna happen if they break up Theory and Waller. They're gonna break them up, and we're gonna find out exactly what we've known and we've been saying this whole fucking time is Waller is the better one. Waller is the better one. And the reason that him and Theory are together is because they don't want Theory to just get thrown the fuck out there and just like be, he doesn't exist. Because that's what's gonna happen when they break up. People are gonna be like, who the fuck is this guy? This guy sucks. And everybody's gonna be like, Waller's such an irritating asshole. He's such a bastard. I fucking hate him. And he's gonna be over as a fucking heel. Like Theory's just gonna be like, whatever. Like, is that guy again? Oh, okay, whatever. Dude,
I halfway agree with you because
okay.
Waller's gonna be that despicable heel and all that. He's gonna get over on his own, right?
Uh-huh.
But the machine's gonna be behind Austin as like a baby face or whatever. They're gonna try to push him. They're gonna fail because like he ain't as good as Waller. I agree with that too. But they're gonna try to push him, so he's gonna be ran down our throat.
Yeah, like they're gonna push him and like he's gonna fail hard. And
Yeah,
that's the point where they're gonna be like, well shit, like we don't know what to do with this guy.
like for at least for a few months, Austin's getting some type of push.
Yeah. But like, damn it, dude. Like this shit's gonna fucking it's gonna fucking suck for one of them, but like the other one is gonna eclipse. He's gonna eclipse Miz.
Yeah,
So through Russell votes this week, we found out that they're still going ahead with quote unquote. They're still going ahead with Evolution, and the date that they have for Evolution is the day after All In Texas, and people are mad. They're like, "Oh my God, WWE such haters, and they're such assholes for doing this." And I'm like, okay, what do you want them to do?
the day after.
Uh huh.
Okay, I don't see a problem. I could see, and not even, but I could see people upset if it was the same day.
But here's the thing: the same day is Saturday Night's main event.
Yeah,
So like they're thinking that WWE is trying to double load on them and like they're gonna take all of their followers. And it has some people up in arms and it's just like, whatever.
yeah.
I don't even care anymore. And it's not like AEW hate. It's I don't care anymore because it's like, what are you complaining about? What's the problem? Like if you're an AEW fan, you're gonna watch AEW fan. If you're a WWE fan, you're gonna watch WWE. If you're
Exactly.
if you're a fan of both, you're gonna be happy because you're like, fuck, I have so much wrestling to watch. I'm going to enjoy it.
Yep.
So like nobody loses here because like if you're bitching because WWE's throwing something, you're an AEW fan. You have your show, enjoy your show. If you're bitching that AEW has a show during the WWE weekend, you're a WWE fan. You're going to watch your show. Who gives a fuck? Like, stop complaining and just enjoy the show. Just be like, oh my god, they're trying to kill them. They're not killing them if you're a real fan. If you're a real fan, you're going to watch the fucking show. You're going to watch the show and not give a fuck about what anybody else is doing. You're a diehard AEW fan. You're going to watch the show. Fuck WWE. I'm watching my shit. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all it is to it. And they have a match that they're looking to do at Evolution. And I'm okay with it because like this match has been teased for a while and I'm okay with it. So I'm not even gonna be mad. And the match is Jade versus Charlotte Flair.
That's gonna be
So
awesome.
yeah, I mean that match looks like it's gonna be awesome and it looks like it's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with it. So Cody Rhodes is supposed to be back at Money in the Bank. He's supposed to be back at Money in the Bank or a little bit before Money in the Bank. But he's come Money in the Bank, he will be there. Now, Mike Johnson from PW Insider said that Cody Rhodes is probably going to be in a tag match against Cena and Travis Scott. I don't
Yeah.
listen, I don't like that because Steve from Steven Larson going in Raw, he had a theory, and I was like, I love that theory. That theory is perfect because the theory was that Cody Rhodes wins Money in the Bank and then he challenges Cena by saying, listen, you have so many dates that you have, but one of those dates, I'm going to catch you and I'm going to cash in. So you got to watch your back. And have Cena the whole time just be on edge because he has no idea when Cody is going to challenge. And Cody could just pop up at any one of those times and just beat him.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, like that perfectly works. But like I really hope they don't go with the tag match. But if they go with a tag match, I hope they go with some other tag match. Because also Mike Johnson reported that they are going to do Punk versus Cena. It's just not going to be a Money in the Bank.
Okay.
And also WWE is planning a Mexican tour. And once again, AEW fans are saying WWE is doing this because of AEW going down to do the thing in Arena Mexico with CMLL, and WWE is trying to kill them. WWE is trying to get rid of them. And I'm just like, once again, dude, it's a big ass fucking country. They're not even going to be running in the same exact markets. Just stop. Like, like I said, if you fuck with one thing and you fuck with one thing only, stop getting mad that the other thing is trying to do the same thing. But like, no, just like fucking enjoy what you like and just like say, oh, fuck them guys. Like they're trying to kill our company. Fuck them. I'm just gonna ride with my company. Like, don't get mad at it. Like, I don't understand.
There's multiple times that I'll mention like a movie to you,
Hmm.
and you'll be like, "Nah, I won't fuck with that. I don't like it. I'm not gonna watch it." Why
Hmm.
can't people just be like that? I don't want to watch it. No, I don't like it, so you can't like it, and you have to sit here and hear me bitch about it.
Yeah, that's basically what the IWC is. It's just like I like this thing and you like something else, but I don't want you to like something else. You have to like my thing, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
bitch at you because you like your thing. And it's like,
exactly.
why? And like this thing, like it always happens around like this time because they always like somebody puts this out and it just gains traction because people get mad. They go, WWE fans aren't wrestling fans. They only watch WWE. They don't know anything else outside of WWE. So they shouldn't call themselves wrestling fans. They should just call themselves WWE fans because they don't know anything else outside of WWE. And I hate that narrative because like there are WWE fans that know shit outside of WWE and like they don't go out actively researching it, but they do know stuff. So it's not no big deal, but like this all starts from like the AEW fans acting like they're so high and mighty. And this pissed a lot of people off because I saw this gaining traction because somebody said it and it was like, why would you say that? And I actually got accused by somebody going, "Oh, like you only watch WWE," and like when I pointed out that all the stuff that like I've watched before they even existed on this planet, they shut the fuck up and block me. But you don't like just because someone just enjoys WWE doesn't mean they don't watch or enjoy other shit. Like the fuck are you talking about? Like what are you talking about?
The part though, and blocked me.
Yeah. Like the most engagement I get on wrestling Twitter is when I tweet about New Japan or TNA. Never when I tweet about AEW. Never when I tweet about WWE. When I tweet about New Japan or TNA, I get the most traction. I get more people hitting me up going, "Yeah, I love that too. Yo, this was awesome." And it's like that's that's where I get the most traction. I'm watching the other stuff more often, but I do watch other shit, and when I talk about other shit, I get more traction. Even GCW, like
Uh-huh.
even Blake Christian was like liking my shit when I was talking about him in GCW, and it's like, bro, like everything outside of the big companies, like I get more attention. Like
We were
I
big
don't,
fans of NWA before that shit became shit.
yeah, and it's like I don't understand like this whole gatekeeping narrative, and like somebody actually said this turns off wrestling fans when you do shit like this. I'm like, yeah, no, it does.
Mm-hmm. I agree. For people like that though, they'll be like, "Oh, you don't know anything but the B." Ask them the term what the terms rudo and technical mean. Guaranteed they won't know one that comes from, two what either mean.
No,
I,
no, no.
I know you know what
They
it means.
like they will pretend to know what it means. They will pretend. They will pretend to know what it means. It's so fucked up. Like it's so fucked up, but it's just the IWC. But like yeah, it's just weird shit. It's weird shit. So that is the podcast. Anything else?